Rihanna just dethroned Kylie Jenner as the youngest self-made female billionaire. How many of you guys can say you're a self-made billionaire? I certainly can't. And if I know some of you, you barely are able to afford your Netflix payment.
But y'all don't say that.
Sleeping in your parents' attic, playing Grand Theft Auto for 14 hours a day, after 4 hours of work at Motel 6 as a security guard. So judging anyone, whether they're self-made or not, is not the question you should be asking, but how they did it. Kylie Jenner, the last sister of the Kardashians, is the youngest daughter to Kris and Caitlyn Jenner. Now, aside from her sister getting plowed on TV, Kylie has actually got some hustle, work ethic, and businesswoman smarts behind those lips. She at one point was the richest in her entire family. But how did she make up her fortune so quickly? Well, growing up shy, quiet, and in the shadow of her sisters, Kylie was very insecure of her lips. She even said that her first kiss, the guy said that he didn't think she would be a good kisser because her lips were so small. From this day on, Kylie took that to heart and started wearing lipstick to cover her insecurities. But not only did it cover her insecurities, but it also made her feel confident.
Guys, look what I can do. Oh my God.
So confident that she came up with an idea that could help other girls feel the same way. So she launched Kylie Lip Kits, and they were a huge success, selling out 15,000 kits in 1 minute. No help from anybody, but all done through her social media and funded by Kylie at a cost of $250,000 from the earnings she earned from modeling.
We lock eyes from across the room, and I feel like I'm about to explode.
Kylie then knew she was onto something here. Now, with the earnings and success from the lip kits, she then launched Kylie Cosmetics. In February 2016, production was increased to 500,000 kits. By the end of 2016, the company's total revenue was over 300 million. Fast forward 6 years later, Kylie Cosmetics offers lip glossary things, eyeliner stuff, and all these skin products, and has been valued at 1.2 billion as of January 2022. Now, away from her cosmetic stuff, she charges $1 million per Instagram post. And I also read that she makes $120,000 a day just for breathing. Actually, subtract $20,000 from that because they said when she farts that they deduct from her net worth. I don't know. All in all, guys, she's a total bad ace, a queen, a total success that Kris and Bruce and Caitlyn Jenner should be proud of. Now, the next youngest female self-made billionaire didn't grow up in the US or in Manhattan in a high-rise or in the Hollywood Hills. Instead, she amazed her fortune from her own music and entrepreneurial ventures. She came into the picture recently, and some people would argue a real self-made billionaire. And she's trying to take Kylie's throne. Ladies and gentlemen, Rihanna. Now, if you're an 80s, 90s, or even 2000s baby, there's a good chance you probably heard some music from Rihanna. Now, she was born on the island of Barbados in 1988, and she grew up in a bungalow with her two parents and her brothers. Some of her influences were Whitney Houston, Celine Dion, Mariah Carey, and Caitlyn Jenner. Now, how she got started was she performed for a talent scout from the US inside of a motel. That talent scout was obnoxiously impressed with her skills.
I like you a lot.
So we flew her out to the US, recorded her demo, then auditioned in front of Jay-Z. Jay-Z said,
let's talk about Rihanna. How did you come in contact with her? I mean, did you fly over there?
No, Jay Brown had actually bought me the song. She has a song right now, and it's I wouldn't say massive because of her roots, but she has this outrageous song called Upon the Replay. And he played that song for me, and I was scared. I was like, that song's too big for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a new artist, when a song is that big, it's it's hard to come back from. And I don't sign songs. I sign artists based on the swagger, based on the level of talent, based on the writing. You know, so I was a little reluctant when she walked in our office. I was like, you know, she just had, it was just something about her. It was just, okay. Then, you know, we sat down and we talked, and they were talking about how she would stay in the studio and try to get the verse over, and then come back the next day. I was like, oh, work ethic, everything is there. So we signed it that night. We didn't let her leave the office.
Really?
The 3 in the morning was when that contract.
But it wasn't until she launched her own makeup line, Fenty Beauty, Savage X, as well as Fenty Skin, that skyrocketed her
net worth at $1.7 billion.
Now, according to Forbes,
Rihanna, one of music's biggest stars, is now a billionaire. Forbes estimating the Grammy winner's worth is now a whopping $1.7 billion, making her the wealthiest female musician in the world and second to Oprah as richest entertainer
on planet Earth. Now, you guys are probably asking, how is Rihanna the youngest when Kylie is in her 20s and Rihanna's in her 30s? Well, guys, I got breaking news to you. Kylie is really 40 years old. Forbes made the mistake of not double checking her net worth.
Kylie Jenner is super rich and her business is wildly successful. But for years, she has lied and exaggerated just how successful she really is.
When Kylie's cover debuted in July 2018, a reporter did have some doubts about the numbers her camp was claiming.
While we can't prove that those tax returns the Jenners sent us were fake, we're pretty sure now that they were. And regardless, it's clear that for years the Jenners have been lying.
But you guys can leave down in the comments, who do you really think is self-made? Did you think it was Rihanna who was self-made or Kylie who was self-made? They both had different platforms. But guys, I want to leave you with this. When I was making this video, I was motivated to see how Kylie, obviously she had the platform to build off of Kim and the rest of her sisters, but she didn't use any of that money. I mean, she had the platform, but she used her own money. So she stated. She used her own money, and she did a bunch of modeling gigs and all that. But she pretty much could have went either way. There's a lot of stars that go the other route, and they become broke, and they become drug addicts. She didn't do that. She catapulted herself into billionaire status, guys. Also, Rihanna, coming from a different country, Barbados, I believe it's a different country, but her just, I don't know, once getting in front of the right people at the right time can do wonders for your life and just catapult your life. And having the right mindset, that's what I got out of researching Rihanna. Of course, she's a talent, but she made most of her money with the whole Fenty Beauty product line, the makeup line, and her lingerie. And so, guys, I just want to, it kind of motivated me to, like, I don't know, with my money, take risks, but calculated risks, and to focus on what you really want, but mostly take the risk, because these women could have went either way, but they took the risk. I know Rihanna invested her own money as well as Kylie, and they took the risk, and they didn't know what was going to happen. They didn't know billionaire. Come on. Where do you see a woman billionaire other than Oprah and some other tech people? You don't see it too often from people in the music career or from social media like Kylie. And so that's just another thing I took away from researching this and making this video. Also, they weren't afraid to fail. Guys, I know it sounds cliche, but that risk and that failure factor, I don't know, but on the other side of that, and you guys probably heard this before, on the other side of that is success. And even if you don't succeed, you're gonna learn in the process. It's all a learning mindset. And then one more thing I'm gonna leave you with, guys, that I got from this video is we gotta take action. I know we're always thinking about, we're having these ideas and we just come up with these ideas and we don't take action. Well, here's something that I've been doing, and then I want to kind of share it with you. As soon as I think of an idea or a video to film, I do it right on the spot. Because the longer I think about it, the longer that idea is not fresh in my mind, and it leaves your mind and you're not motivated to do it anymore. But write it down or take action in the idea that you have in your mind. I believe that Kylie and Rihanna both took action. They wanted to have these cosmetic lines and skincares or whatever, and they took action. So guys, I'm gonna leave you with that. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.
That pain inside, don't wanna feel it. Yeah. So I pour up inside my cup and I just sip till I can't feel it. Ooh. I know it won't solve my problem, but I know it makes a difference.